Not long ago, a game warden in the state of Pennsylvania had to be called to a location he probably had not had to work before, the arcade at a mini golf course. Now, why was he summoned there? Well, if you think of the types of games that are in and around arcades, you may remember the one where a giant claw is moved around and then drops down. If it grabs a prize or a toy, that prize is dropped into a chute and you're the winner of that prize. Well, the problem with this particular machine was that there was something that was not supposed to be available as a prize or as a toy. It was a groundhog, a live groundhog, that had somehow gotten into the machine and was in amongst the toys and the prizes. Can you imagine if that claw had actually picked up the animal, dropped it into the chute? But then, frighteningly, can you imagine if that had happened and a child had reached in? So you can understand why a game warden was summoned to take care of this very odd situation. But it's a reminder to us that we need always to have in mind, well, what we teach our children to sing. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Sometimes we who are adults fail to follow that same advice. Are we always careful about what we are doing? Do we let our fingers choose websites or television shows or movies that are filled with ungodly things? Do we keep our hands to our own things and property, or are we tempted to lift things from another person or even from our place of employment? And if I may just be blunt, do we keep our hands to ourselves when it comes to being around people of the opposite sex? Or are we a little too pushy or even just flat out wrong in how we deal with people in that particular way? God cares about everything about us, including what we do. Our actions are important, and they reflect our heart. You recall the phrase, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. We need to be very careful that we do not let our hands do anything that dishonors God and that will not help us be more faithful to him each and every day. And so today and every day, let's keep our central focus on honoring God with our all. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do.